Hello there. Hi, welcome, and thank you so much for being here. We're going to do a collective timeless reading. So whenever this reading finds its way to you is the right time, but keep in mind it's a general reading, so see which signs, symbols, messages, and energies resonate for you in your particular situation, and hopefully help to bring you clarity on whatever you're wondering. It could broaden your perspective and show you something with fresh eyes, but in the end, always trust yourself. That divine inner guidance, it's inside of you. And try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition so that your decisions are sound, based in love, and for the highest, greatest good of everyone. So we're all uplifted in love. Let's begin. We're going to start with a Heal Yourself reading cards. Get some clarity. Energy going on. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, Christ, consciousness, our higher selves, angels, and energies of love have for the highest and the greatest good of all. Messages for the collective to be helpful. Energy going on right now inside or around you. It's the foundational message. Needs to be heard first, please. It takes courage. I looked at that. You also have Soulmate. Let's look at them both. 30 is courage, taking inner courage, your strength. It's giving me a little bit of almost a hermit energy with this, with that lantern. So really turning on your inner light, your inner guidance system, being wise in a situation, perhaps being a guide to others, but people have to be willing to eventually turn on their own inner light. You can't continue to be the guide forever if somebody's not willing to change or put a light to their own situation. I'm getting independence here. So it could be helpful energy too, but I feel like I'm even getting like a tough love. Like maybe this guy has to turn that light off so she can figure out how to get that flame moving and start the fire when she needs a fire. Instead of always asking, can you start my fire? Can you start my fire? I kind of see that. What is that song? Oh, I just thought of Billy Joel. Hey, we got one of the big boys coming through in the beginning here. Stop the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. There's so many words in that song. Well, maybe definitely try to find one with words and put that below, like lyrics. So it's going to take some courage, and it may have to do with a situation that's really deep. If this is a soulmate situation, if it's a soul to soul connection, you probably somehow soul to soul both signed up for this experience. Sometimes it's an experience that's a chapter, and sometimes it lasts a long time. But it is super important for your soul's growth nonetheless. This is a really pretty card. It's also 14, so that's like temperance and balance. And when I think of temperance, I do think of divine guidance and help. Merging of the divine masculine and feminine together to create a third, completely new partnership or energy. It's alchemy and art. So maybe this has to do with a soulmate, courage in a specific relationship or situation. So, kind of wanted to do a bunch of different messages, so let's do that. I have the tea leaf. Let's get a couple of tea leaf. I already have it split in half, but let's kind of like shuffle the deck and see what jumps. What does collective need to know? Little messages on courage, soulmate. 30, 14. Carriage. A journey, either physical or mental. So that's kind of cool. I hear trailblazing, or like blazing the way, or paving your own way, or something like that. Maybe you always had to lag behind something to pull you. I feel like you're propelling yourself in a situation here. Maybe this new journey takes courage. Maybe it's a new mindset as well. It could also be like discovering something really cool, like on a subject that you like. So even going back to school, or maybe just digging into an awesome rabbit hole of information that really interests you. Woo! What was that? And then we have a staff. Nice. So along this journey, if you are going to put those down, I'll show you the bottom. That does say April before I go to the other one. Along this journey that you are going on might take a little bit of courage, but you got your walking stick. You have support. You have the right strength that you need. Your motor is running. You will be taken care of in difficult times. You are going to have both divine help. I actually hear divine intervention in something, and support around you from the right people, the right resources. This is the other half. Let's see if it's get anything else to bring awareness to the energy going on right now. Anything that would be helpful to know. Understand and understand something better. Yes. Got a bag. It's like a satchel. Something important, such as a new job or a raise. Ooh, so some of you are changing careers. Maybe a second job. Getting a promotion. Getting an increase. Increase somehow in your finances, a raise. Nice. That could also be the help or being taken care of. I see that as like not just a bag, like a cushion. So maybe you're actually getting to the place where you have like a cushion for future purposes, whether they're responsibilities or situations that bring you pleasure and experience. I kind of see vacation, or like something that you kind of always wanted to buy yourself. I just thought of Bag Lady by Erykah Badu. That's kind of an interesting song to come through. I really like Erykah Badu. She has such an unusual, soulful voice. And she has these lyrics that are, you hear it, but you don't realize how deep some of her lyrics are. Anything else jumping here? Yes. Wow, yeah. Apparently, you got both the bag, new job, raise, money coming in, and you are on apparently this journey that you are taking on in this carriage. It's taking maybe a little bit of courage. It looks like it's worth it. It's not only taking you into a beautiful soulmate situation. It could also be a soulmate getting in the carriage with you. But it is a path with money waiting for you to find it. So that means you got to move. You got to go somewhere. You got to do something. You got to move your energy. It's like it's being orchestrated for you. Maybe it's that right job, but you got to send the resume. You know, you got to show up to the interview. You got to have that conversation. You got to start that project. You have to submit something or put something out there. It's at the bottom of this one. Ooh, you got a bouquet. This is nice. So maybe somebody's complimenting how strong you are. Maybe if it's a soulmate, they just are straight up complimenting everything that you do, but it's compliments from an admirer. So someone is admiring you. You're doing a really good job for something. Cool. All right, well, I brought this out. Right when I started the intro, I felt like this one wanted to come through. This is the Earth Magic Oracle cards. Let's get a little more clarity, a little more depth into the messages that need to come through, and energy going on right now. What does the collective need to know as some magical earth energy? Please and thank you. Let's get one card. Oh, nice. You have innocence and childhood. So really tapping into your inner child. Maybe this is actually about your children, your grandchildren, stepchildren, nieces, nephews, your friends' children. But it's childhood. So I do think you're reflecting back on your childhood, looking at something with a sense of innocence. It made me think of Adia by Sarah McLachlan. Playing, getting to play, getting to have beautiful experiences, being in the position where you do things where time just goes away. Maybe not all about the work. Wow, I just heard good times. Good time, these are... Ooh, I didn't even get the notes on that. Good times, these are the good times. Leave your cares behind. I don't know who sings that. It's totally disco. Let's get one more message from this deck. What else needs to come through on innocence and stillness? They're both by a lake. It's kind of look alike. Maybe it's something by a lake or a park. I heard bench. This looks really serene, really pretty. The willow is, I feel like the willow tree is really healing. The willow makes me think of Willow, who's also super talented, but I don't have a song coming through. So maybe something was in stillness. Maybe it takes courage to move out of the stillness into a new journey. There could have been stillness or reflection in a certain partnership, but I feel like this is serene. If it's a partnership that involves you feeling like a child and innocence, that's pure love. It could be really super passionate and lusty and awesome and sexy, but if it also involves purity, you know, I see the rose, but I'm thinking of the lily, then it's a spiritual kind of connection. It's different. I feel like there's beautiful reflection here. Maybe reflection in somebody else, reflecting in yourself, bringing yourself to stillness, meditation, answers that come from within on how to begin. All right, let's go to something different. Let's get a spirit message, if I have them. I do. Let's get a spirit message. Bring like a message. Let's just do an overall message. Would be helpful and insightful. Collective right now, please and thank you. Make today. Oh, well, there we go. That's that start. Courage to start. Courage to do. Courage to stir this lake up a little bit and get in that rowboat out there and make some waves in a situation. Make today your new beginning. Try to leave any past mistakes in the past. Leave it in the past. Don't allow them to weigh you down any longer. Just move forward today with the confidence that you have better and brighter days ahead. I mean, it does. This is difficult times you're going to be taken care of. You definitely have a beautiful journey. Maybe it starts with your thoughts and then moves into the physical. It's bringing you towards a big road of abundance. So I would say get it going down that road. Make today your new beginning. Why wait till tomorrow? Then you wait till the next tomorrow, and the next tomorrow, and the next tomorrow, and then you're just in the same place. So here's a quote. I can't quite think of it. It's in the One Tarot deck. The only way you're going to get to where you don't want to be is to not be where you are, or something like that. So if you're just stalling on something because you don't like an action you did or did not take, or a way you did or did not do something, or something that you wished happened differently, you're getting stuck back there, instead of taking all of that to help you be in the now and move. And with this innocence, I feel like you just need to be easy on yourself. Everybody's human. Everybody messes up. We are all in this school of life on earth, and it's hard down here, and we're here to learn. And it's about learning and changing and growing. So beautiful. Let's do one of these. Let's go animal. Get a little animal card. One animal card. This is the Animal Whispers. And then we'll jump into the tarot. Let's get one message from the animal kingdom. What does the collective need to know? To be helpful, please, and thank you. A message. Woo! It was slippy. Oh, we got a big one. We got the python. Number 17, that's like the star. So if there's anything that was constricting you, it is releasing that. If you are constricting yourself in any way, it is getting more flexible. The python is also a symbol of total transformation because you are shedding an old way of doing something. You are releasing those past baggages and you are growing this new sparkly skin. So you're not going to crawl into your old gross skin. Clean it up and throw it away and leave it there. You know, leave it in the past. You're new. Your energy has changed. It is discernment, detachment, transformation, and renewal. So make today the day that you do something new and different. Today that you start to really recognize how much you are already transforming, how far you have come, but continuing that transformation because we're always growing. But it does say use your discernment. Trust your gut. You know, trust your intuition. Your higher self. Trust God and the divine. But if you have to detach from something because something was holding something down and restricting, something can't have innocent growth. You know, it can't feel free. So that could be detachment to situation, person, place, thing, idea, anything. So let's see. Let's go to the tarot. Yeah, I'm grabbing this one, so let's do this one. But I feel like maybe we should do a couple different tarots and see what comes out. So let's do that today. I like to change things up. So this is, well, that's appropriate. This is the Nomad Warrior Tarot. So let's clarify courage first. What do we need to know about number 30? Courage. Oh, wow. It's going to take courage to maybe, sometimes this is huge, the High Priestess. So sometimes it takes courage to keep silent, to trust your discernment, to allow the spiritual lessons to come through as they should when you're ready, maybe not on your schedule, to also allow everyone else to develop and be on their own path of spirituality when they are ready, on their own road. The High Priestess could be amazing spiritual advice coming your way from somebody that's really tuned into God and spirit. Their intentions are high, vibration of love, and it's always for the highest and greatest good of everyone. It's never a selfish, smothering want kind of help. So everybody is lifted. Everybody has growth. But everybody's on a different path and going at a different pace. The High Priestess is really beautiful. It's number 2. She does look like she's actually walking into a room. She's coming from the outside and coming back. She's got some like cool gladiator sandals on. Look at her dressed. Look about a slit. She's showing some sassy leg. So she is comfortable and free and exposed, but covered. This is really tuning into your higher self. She's very mysterious. She doesn't need anybody else to tell her about her spiritual lessons as long as she understands them. Nobody else needs to understand maybe why you're connecting to a certain person, or like about the courage you have to turn on your own light, to pave your own path, to make your own way. About any, you know, this, I feel like maybe she's the help coming through in these difficult times too. Why you have to make a new beginning, why you're doing something for you, why you're making changes and going on a journey mentally, physically. She would definitely be one that would take you on a journey down the rabbit hole. Sometimes it's I don't really see it as secrets. It's purposeful silence. It's just knowing when to speak, knowing whom is the right person in the right environment and the right timing to open up to. And somebody has to be that right energy, that right frequency to connect to this high priestess, to get it. Because she can try to explain the lesson, but if you ain't going to get it and you're not in the awareness or the connection to spirit or in the right vibration, you're not going to hear the lesson. This is really hearing the lesson. So, should we get one more? Get one more from this deck and then go to a different deck. Clarity on the High Priestess, please. She's so beautiful. She's definitely independent. So I feel like there's a sense of independence here. Really, 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 really trusting your higher self and the psychic messages that you get, the spiritual downloads that you get, the way that you feel when you walk in a room, the energy around a certain person or partnership. It's knowing that feeling in your gut that something just is, and you just know it and you can't explain it. It doesn't make sense. It's recognizing beautiful miracles and synchronicities that happen in your life with open arms and having complete trust that you are connected to Source, to God. Clarity on the High Priestess, please. Oh, and then you got the Three of Wands. So you are, they're so tiny. It's Three of Wands, right? You're going on that journey where somebody's walking away or coming towards you. This is getting past the plans of something passionate or adventurous or a journey or expansive. You're past that point where that fire's been lit and you put some plans into the energy of something that you want to do. You can see something. You can see that world in your hands of what you want to do. And it's getting out of the comfort zone now to do something different, to go to new territory. And you have to be a little uncomfortable and get out of the kingdom a little and start to step on. That's that card I saw. I think that's actually this card. I think it's the Three of Wands in that deck. I'm not sure. Maybe I should go grab that deck. But it's hitting the gas and moving. But sometimes this is also waiting. It's both. You have to move inside of you and be creative in what you're doing with your energy and be productive with yourself on your passions. In the meantime, that you are waiting for something that absolutely is coming in. Something is coming back. Something is heading towards you. You sent out that spiritual signal, fire, and it's been received and it's on its way back. So it's doing something for yourself in the meantime while it's coming, instead of sitting by the mailbox, you know, or driving till you're out of gas. You know, keep filling up your gas tank. It does look like something is coming towards you here. You do have it. I just see that carriage. You actually have a carriage. You have your little, it's not even like a fire. It's like a glowing star kite wind chime. You've got a special energy about you. You're going to be seen for sure. Somebody just has to get through the gates. I don't know why I see this, and I think of the gate of Ishtar and the lapis lazuli. I like this. So, actively waiting. It's at the bottom. Oh yeah, you're letting something go. You are making a brand new beginning. You are totally transforming. You're getting a newfound sense of courage and confidence and being creative because you have death. You're letting something go, an old, where was that card? Totally letting an old, you're not letting anything weigh you down anymore. You're not crawling back in that old skin. When death comes through, I just hear gentle, not pushy. Live today, right now. Make today the day you feel like you're thriving, the day you're making those changes, the day you're releasing energy that was restricting, the day to do something that makes you feel like a kid, the day to make this kind of connection if that is in your life, or make changes within yourself so that this is ready for you when you are of the wholeness energy sparkling when this gets into your life. Changes can definitely take courage. This is ultimate release. You know, sometimes a simple way is you chop off all your hair, you shave your head, it's gone. You got to work with what you got and do something new. You know, sometimes it's something that actually leaves, and it is a time of mourning that comes after this. But everything after this happens is different. It's never going to be the same like it was. So how can you make where you are right now better? Didn't it say you have better and brighter days ahead? So you have to start by turning on your own light, looking into your own passions, trusting your own spirituality and those spiritual wings and those beautiful lessons from God that you've gotten, that it is taking you where you're supposed to be. Perhaps going into meditation in a place of stillness inside of yourself to help you with this transition. But it's a celebration of life. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. It is a second chance. These people are also getting in a carriage. So weird that I picked this deck and there's all these carriages. Let's get in the carriage, going somewhere new, and starting a brand new journey. Here it's refusing to let go, even though you're not there anymore. Getting stuck in the past instead of being uplifted and excited about the future. So I mentioned that other tarot deck. That would be the Art of Life. So I'm going to go grab it. I'll be right back. Okay, so let's begin. Let's go to this tarot deck and pull some more cards. Clarity on the High Priestess. Underlining energy of death. This is also Scorpio energy. I usually see this as Pisces, and this is just, I see this as all the fire signs. So Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. But they're just energies in a general reading. We all embody many different facets and energies. All right. So let's see. Let's do clarity on each of these. So let's start with the Death card. What is being released? What is transforming? What are these changes about? There's like a weird card. Oh, it's bent. Okay. Clarity on Death, please. Oh, well, whatever you're releasing is taking you to the Four of Wands. It could definitely be taking some of you to a beautiful marriage and partnership. I see this as a wedding. It's very fiery. It's also starting something. It's like a fiery, stable foundation. These are the moments when I saw the Death card. This is so perfect. Because when I hear that whisper with this card, it says, live. Live. Do you feel like you're really living, like living the life? these are the moments that are those moments. Sometimes you have to create them. Sometimes they fall into your world, but when you're in it, be in it. Don't not say yes to that dance. Don't not get up and try. Don't not step up to bat. Don't not give something a chance. Let loose a little bit. Let your like passionate fire, let those fireworks go off. This is the dance under the gazebo. This is the first kiss too. Here as what a bunch of people in the field, they're actually harvesting something. It's a really different take on this. But this card is those magical moments to me that when you think back at the end, when you're about to kick the bucket, because that's the only guarantee we all have. We're here to live, and we know at some point this is going to happen. So when that point comes, which we never know, these are the little moments in our little flip book of our life that you have snapshots that are like Harry Potter 3D movement of things that you just are so grateful you got to experience. These moments. The Four of Rods or the Four of Wands. Where are my glasses? Where'd they go? Oh, I just stared at the bottom, and maybe it has to do with a really special person too. The Two of Cups is at the bottom. Wow, the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands. All right, so this is Red Vineyards in Aries. Interesting. So maybe it is an Aries energy. Vincent van Gogh, 1888, and it's in the Pushkin Museum in Moscow, Russia. It's really pretty. And the quote here is by Robert Louis Stevenson. It says, "Don't judge each day by the harvest that you reap, but by the seeds that you plant," which would be new beginnings. All of the seeds of energy and conversations and thoughts that you have in your mind and the experiences that you plant to grow. And then there's always going to be growth. It's not looking at the ultimate goal or that ultimate, being at the end. It's in the experiences and what you're doing with your energy right now. Something's coming. But when you get to enjoy every day is that goal. Every day you've reached this, I hear unyielding satisfaction. It sounded very proper. And apparently you do have this working its way into your life, or if this is in your life, these are probably beautiful moments. The Two of Cups is probably my favorite card. It always has been. This is, I love you not only for what you are, but for who I am when I'm with you. And if you have the chance to have somebody that sees your true self, all the facets of you, when you're being transparent, when you're being solid and realistic, the good parts, the bad parts, the stinky parts, the weird parts, all of it, the emotional parts, everything, because we're all so complicated. This is the kind of love that just wants to be there for all of it. But it's still a two. So it has to be the choice between these two. But usually I don't see this as a lover, as a choice card. I feel like here, when the Two of Cups comes through, I feel like it's more like the choice has already been made in a soul-to-soul level. I do feel like this is a soulmate situation, but, sometimes that's a chapter. To have a beautiful experience in your life, and you may have many more. And sometimes you get blessed with a few beautiful ones or one true long one. Everybody's situation is different. This is Elizabeth Barrett Browning at the Terrace at Santa Adresse by Claude Monet. So we got Monet and Van Gogh here, 1867 Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York, USA. There's all of these They're like steamboats and sailboats. There's so many boats out there. Here, it could be releasing a partnership, especially if it was constricting you or not right for you or not helping you grow or transform. Somebody else releasing it because their heart's not all in it or they don't feel the same way. But if this is the upright way and both people are in that same beautiful frequency, especially if somebody like feels like they, I don't want to say better with you, but inspiring one another to always grow, to always be better, a positive support. And this is probably going to stick around for a while. Or once it comes through, you know, be in that moment, be in those experiences, and recognize what a blessing this is in your life. Because this is a blessing. Not everybody gets this. So, let's go to, where are we at? Let's do one Winged Enchantment. And sum this up for you guys. What is the bridge between the Two of Cups, Soulmate, Four of Wands? You have a progression here too. You have the 3 to the 4, so you are moving in the right direction. And then Death and the High Priestess. Please and thank you. Oh, this heron. This heron's such a pretty bird. They're so magical to see. I feel like this is also like I can't remember what the book said. She's holding like an orb of energy. I feel like this is a mystical bird. I always see this one heron by a creek, and I always have my phone out, and it's one of those moments where it flies up and like it's flown like over my head and like right there, and I can't ever seem to get my phone up in the right time to get it on camera. It's always like one of those moments I want to capture, and I just have to experience that it's like, I don't know, when you see like a miracle or like something like that, like when you see something just pretty special. I mean, seeing a bird's not necessarily a miracle, but I do feel like birds are signs for me. But I always seem to miss getting the opportunity to like share it. So maybe it's sharing these kind of moments, or it's just really feeling blessed that you get to have it. So number 16, why did I take those off? I gotta read. All right, guys. 16, I am Heron and the ally to the mystic. I am at peace, and I never miss a ripple in the great pool. I never dwell on movements already past. There's that card. That's in that spirit card you have. Try to leave any past mistakes in the past and don't allow them to weigh you down any longer. Move forward today. I never miss a ripple in that great pool. I never dwell on moments already past. I am the gift of concentration. You have that stillness of the lake. I am the stillness. I am the stillness that allows a greater purpose. I am self-reliance and the inherent, the inherent strength to stand alone. Even if you don't have this, and even if you do have this. It's interdependence, not codependence. It's both people being strong on their own and stronger together. Now is the time for rest and meditation. You must find the center and ground yourself in it. I am perfect timing. Never moving too soon, never striking too late, and in the knowledge that everything has its perfect moment. That would be the knowledge of the High Priestess in the cosmos. If you are trying to push something, it is time to let go. Be still. Wow, where's that? Where'd that go again? Be still in the waters around you and wait for the undercurrent. Where's that? 3 of Wands, that's the waiting. That would be definitely a fiery undercurrent. And see what it brings. I am humble, having mastered the silence of non-action. Wow. Come back, you beautiful High Priestess. Where'd you go? She knows how to wait. How sometimes not responding or not acting is actually the perfect timing of something. I am humble. This is purification and acceptance. Where's the Death? Acceptance. There is wellness in letting things be what they are. You are meditation. You are beauty. You're beautiful. Your soul is so beautiful. You sparkle in a different way. There is nobody like you. Your beauty and balance. You are the calm center of your own universe, and you are Heron. All right, guys, I hope this reading was helpful for you. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you soon. Bye.